What's the secret you overheard that changed everything? I'll never forget the day I overheard my parents talking about my little sister. I was sitting in the living room pretending to watch TV when I heard their voices from the kitchen. At first, it just sounded like an ordinary conversation, but then my mom said something that made me stop. She was talking about how they'd been trying to figure out when to tell me. I didn't think much of it at first, but then my dad said, "Do you think it's the right time to tell her? She's so young and we don't want to confuse her." I felt my stomach drop. Then my mom said, "We need to tell her soon. We're not keeping it a secret forever." That's when I realized they were talking about something important. My dad replied, "We're going to adopt her, aren't we? It's the right thing to do." My heart pounded. I didn't know what to think. My little sister, the one I'd always thought was my sister, wasn't really my sister. How had I never known they weren't talking about me? They were talking about her. I stood frozen for what felt like forever, trying to process what I just heard later. That evening, my parents sat me down and explained everything. They told me how much they loved her, how they'd always planned to adopt her, but hearing it like that was a shock. It changed everything. I had no idea how long they'd been planning it or why they hadn't told me sooner.